Hi, my name's Angie, and I'm here with my son Bray, and this is our third visit here to the Stem Cell Institute. So one thing that I think is a pretty common question that I have noticed with people inquiring about here coming to Panama. As far as like getting to the clinic, I think a lot of us parents can appreciate. I personally have traveled out of the country before. I know a lot of people haven't, so they're very, very skeptical about that part of it, just in general. Like, they're already worried about their kid getting the treatment, how that's gonna work, how that's gonna happen. But what I can say to help with parents, in my first time I came, I also felt that way. And I feel like as soon as we were here, it's just like, okay, the weight's lifted. You know, you get to the airport, immediately somebody's there to take you through customs, get your luggage, take you out to meet the clinic. One thing that I really like, and I think a lot of parents appreciate, is that once you're here at the hotel, if you don't want to leave, you don't have to. Literally, your hotel elevators that go up to the rooms, you just go back down to the lobby and walk over down the hallway there and go through another set of doors, which they give you a little key card to get into, and come up to the clinic, and you know, you're there in minutes. It's just an elevator ride. You don't even have to walk outside at all. I've met many, many moms that have come with their child on their own, and I've had somebody with me each time that we've come, but mainly just for companionship more than I need their help. Like, I feel totally safe to bring in by myself, and I've met other moms or dads that have, and they're completely fine with that they brought their kid by themselves. On a daily basis, the experience at the clinic, generally we're in the waiting room, not a few minutes, and then we're called back. Everything's pretty quick. You're at the clinic maybe 15, 20 minutes for the whole day. So the appointments are quick. You can go about your day. Later, we'll go to the pool, or we'll go somewhere, or go sightseeing, whatever you want to do. But I think a lot of people don't understand just how quickly it is. All 3 times that we've been here, we have the same doctors. She remembers us, she remembers him, you know, and they'll ask when and how they feel and how they do and what improvements they made, and is very interested in the progress. Also is very helpful with any questions that you may have. They're fully accessible if you need them. You can call them while you're here and when you get home. It's all being done in the most professional way, and that everybody is a real doctor and a real nurse, and they're doing real research. I think a lot of people may be also scared about the fact of just like taking advantage of people who have a child with a disability, and then, you know, you don't get anything from it. And a place like this wouldn't stay in business this long and have this many different people that have come here for treatment. And I feel like that wouldn't happen if that wasn't between the staff and the improvements and the professionalism. And they have their lab where they're doing everything they can to get the best cells to help, you know, make the best treatment possible. So I hope that a lot of people people don't worry about that when they come here. The clinic itself, everybody's great. Like, I know a lot of people share concerns with, my kid's not going to allow a injection. They're just not going to. I feel like it's a huge, huge topic in like the stem cell group that I'm in, where people discuss the treatment itself, and they're like, my kid, there's no way. We can't even get a blood draw on them ever at home if we go to the doctor or whatever. And everybody who's been will say, believe me, they will make it happen. They'll still get it done either way, and within seconds later, they're back to normal. Like, it's that quick. They're very good at what they do. They do this every day. When parents, I see that will comment on a post or things, and they're just like, what can we expect? Should we do it? Like, how do we make this decision? And literally every time, my first comment is, if you can afford it, do it. That's what I say, because the good outweighs the bad for sure. The whole experience and the after, and then the improvements. Between all of it, I feel like that I can't think of any negative at all. Literally, I don't think of any negative, and which is why we've been back multiple times. I think a lot of people will say, you know, how many times do we have to go, or is it a one thing and that's it, or whatever. And most people who've seen improvements will say, you're hopefully going to get some improvements and you're just going to want more. So that's the reason why you continue just trying to do more treatments if you can. On one hand, I kind of would have liked if I would have seen testimonials like this to let you know, like, hey, this is what you can expect. I don't feel like that people should think that they're gonna get this whole new kid. A lot of people worry about that too. I've seen people say that they worry, like they don't want to change their kid. Like he's ours, we love him the way he is, but for his own quality of life, we really would like this and this, which is the same, but he's still the same Bray. Like he's still Bray no matter what. He has his little things that make him Bray, and the Bray that we know and love. I think a more realistic expectation, and kind of what I have now and have always had, was just that they would make improvements enough for them to have a better quality of life, because I don't know that anybody can expect it to be a cure or it to be a full 100% recovery. Me personally, I am thankful for the improvements that we did get, and feel like that you can always hope for more. You can always keep going and hoping that different areas improve, but hopefully it's enough to make you feel confident that you're doing all you can, and that's pretty much all you can hope for.